Imagine a small town nestled between rolling hills, where early morning sunlight trickles through the window panes and brings the promise of a brand new day. In this town lives Mia, a 12-year-old girl bursting with curiosity and dreams as wide as the sky. Unlike some, Mia isn't a prodigy or top of her class. In fact, she often finds math daunting and sometimes feels overwhelmed by challenges. But in her heart, Mia wishes she could shine in the classroom. One brisk September morning, Mia wakes up with the thought, what if I could change the way I learn, instead of wishing I were instantly better? With this idea floating in her mind, she pulls out her notebook and writes one simple question. How can I get just a little bit better every day? That day, at school, Mia stumbles over a math question. Her cheeks flush, and for a moment, frustration bubbles up inside her. But instead of saying, I'm just not good at thee, she remembers advice she read once. The brain is like a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it becomes. Inspired, she asks her teacher for help after class. Her teacher beams, explaining the tricky step Mia missed, and suggests a tip. Try practicing for 10 minutes every day and watch yourself grow. When Mia gets home, she sits at her tidy desk, sets a small timer, and opens her math book. She struggles at first. Her pencil erases as much as it writes, but she finishes her 10 minutes. The next morning, she does it again. And again the following day. At first, it's hard to see any improvement. Still, Mia is determined. With each day's tiny bit of effort, she plants seeds for tomorrow's success, even if she can't see the buds yet. After a week, her routine starts to feel easier. She notices that yesterday's tough questions now seem a little more familiar, and her confidence grows just a bit. Encouraged by her small progress, Mia starts applying this practice path to other parts of her life too. She sets aside time every evening to read, adding a chapter to her bedtime routine. On weekends, she sets a challenge to draw something new, even if her drawings are wobbly or unfinished. Each routine, each habit, is a step forward on her personal path, a signpost that she's not stuck, but progressing. But like anyone setting out on a journey, Mia encounters bumps in the road. There are days when homework piles up, or friends call to play, just as Mia sits down for her 10 minutes of practice. On those busy nights, Mia wonders if one missed day means she's back at the start, but then she recalls a saying she spotted on her wall sticker. Success isn't about never falling, but about getting up every time you do. So, she brushes off setbacks, gets back to her routine the next day, and finds that her path is still there, waiting for her. Over time, Mia's new routines start to reinforce something even more important: her belief in herself. Each time she sits down to practice, no matter how she feels, she sends herself a message: I am capable of learning. Every habit, every routine, whispers the same encouragement, building a sturdy foundation of self-trust. As weeks pass, Mia begins to notice changes. During class, questions that once made her anxious now seem like exciting puzzles to unravel. When she raises her hand, her voice is steadier. Her test scores begin to creep up, but even more rewarding is the way she approaches tough problems, with curiosity instead of defeat. Her friends start to notice too, and soon, some ask her for tips about how she got better at math. Without realizing it, Mia has become an example of what having a growth mindset truly means. She discovers, through her own journey, that it's not about being the best, but about being better than she was yesterday. The practice path isn't just a set of habits. It's a way of thinking that turns every challenge into an opportunity to grow. Mia's story is a reminder for everyone. Abilities aren't fixed, and failure isn't an endpoint. Instead, every day gives each of us a fresh chance to improve bit by bit, step by step. By choosing small habits, whether it's practicing a skill, reading a page, or drawing a picture, we reinforce our belief that growth is possible. If you want to develop a growth mindset just like Mia, start with a simple routine. Pick something you want to improve, even if it feels impossible right now. Make a habit out of practicing a little bit each day. Make your routines visible. Write them on sticky notes, set reminders, or share your goals with a friend. And remember, missing a day doesn't mean you have failed. What matters is coming back to your path and trying again. Every time you practice, no matter how small the action, you build the belief that effort matters more than perfection. Over time, this belief grows strong. With consistent effort, what once seemed out of reach becomes part of your story. The secret that Mia found, and that you can discover too, is that habits and routines are more than just things we do. They become the support beams for our dreams, proving to us every day that growth isn't just possible, it's guaranteed, as long as we keep moving forward with curiosity, effort, and belief. So the next time you're faced with a difficult question, a tough homework assignment, or a brand new challenge, remember the practice path. Celebrate each small win. When things get hard, see them as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. And most important of all, know that every small choice stacks up over time, turning your belief in yourself into something solid and unshakable. Just like Mia, you have the power to shape your own success, one day, one habit, and one belief at a time. Your growth mindset starts with a single step. Are you ready to take it? Thanks for tuning in to SmileyToon TV. If you enjoyed today's journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to keep the smiles coming. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this adventure going together. Stay positive, keep smiling, and let your mind wander. Ascoius. Annonciates.